So guys, good morning. Sunrise here in Georgia right now. I will record this video because signal here in this area, internet signal is very low, weak. So I'm here at the Georgia Guidestones. I will not say much about it right now. I just need you to, if you want to get more information, go to Google it. It says here, I'm going to read some of the information here on this plaque on the ground. Center cluster erected on March 22nd, 1980. So that was 30 years ago. There are 12 languages here. People say that it is the 10 commandments for the New World or the New World Order. There's a lot of mystery here because it seems to be a secret society that put this thing up. Again, I'm not going to touch on those grounds. It is a 2-hour drive from Atlanta, and as you will see, I'm showing you here, it is hard to see, but it says the languages. So it is Russian, Chinese, Arabic, Hebrew, and then Hindi, Swahili, and then English and Spanish, and then we have on top of it Egyptian, Babylonian, Greek, and Sanskrit. So 12 languages, 12 idioms. It says here that the overall height is 19 feet 3 inches. Total weight is 237,746 pounds. That means 107 tons. So basic major information here on the Guidestones. We are 7 miles away from Elberton. Elberton is known here in Georgia as the granite capital of the world. It talks here about some astronomic features, a channel through the stone that indicates celestial pole, horizontal slot indicating annual travel of the sun, and the sunbeam through capstone marks noontime throughout the year. Now, the author, here it is, author R.C. Christian. It's a pseudonym, and you see that there's a typo here. Sponsored by a small group of Americans who seek the age of reason. There is a time capsule here, placed 6 feet below this spot on to be open on, and they don't say it. They don't say when it is supposed to be opened. So here it is. It's massive. It is unbelievably massive. I heard of this Georgia Guidestones a long time ago in Brazil, probably 10 years ago, and this has been one of my life's dreams, and it is being fulfilled right here, right now, on this 12th day of the 12th month of the year. So here's the English version. I'm going to read it. And I want you to pay attention to the wording they use here. Again, nobody knows who this R.C. Sproul, I'm sorry, oh my God, R.C. Sproul was a wonderful man. R.C. Christian is. There are many connections with secret societies and Rosicrucians and Masons. Anyways, so let me read it for you. The number one in this list, on this list of 10 new commandments for the New World Order, it says to maintain humanity under 500 million people in perpetual balance with nature. So the question everybody brings on is, what about the 6.5, 6.7 billion people that live on the planet? Before I go on, it is important to remember that, well, it is important to bring up here that the conspiracy theorists, let's say, they believe that this thing was made in order to lay out a plan for this new world order, post-apocalyptic new world order, after a genocide of almost the entirety of the human race. Some people say, people that don't believe that, say that no, this was put up in 1980. It was a very heated time in history, especially between the conflict between the Cold War between America and Russia and USSR then, that they are pretty much preparing for apocalypse, preparing for the end of the world as we knew it, as they knew it after the war, and this would somehow help the new people, or people that would stay, to have a good life after that. So we don't know that, but the first of the commandments is to maintain humanity under 500 million people in perpetual balance with nature. Number 2 is to guide reproduction wisely, improving fitness and diversity. A lot of people would say that they're talking here about abortion, about eugenics, talking about population control, right? Social engineering. Number 3, to unite humanity with a living new language. So that would be a one world language. Number 4, to rule passion, faith, and tradition, and all things with tempered reason. So they're talking about reason here again. To protect people. Number 5, to protect people and nations with fair laws and just courts. Number 6, let all nations rule internally, resolving external disputes in a world court. So they're talking about a world Supreme Court, a global tribunal. Number 6 actually, avoid petty laws and useless officials. I would support that. To balance, number 8, to balance personal rights with social duties. Number 9, to prize through truth, beauty, and love, seeking harmony with the infinite. Number 10, be not a cancer on the earth. Leave room for nature, leave room for nature. And it's interesting that they repeat that. Leave room for nature. Leave room for nature. Are they talking about the extermination of humans and the cancer that they believe humans are? So guys, this is massive. On top you see, so here is English, here is Russian. On top you see Egyptian hieroglyphs. And each part of the slabs of these monoliths, you see other languages. This is Spanish. So what I want to say here pretty much is, I was able to, Jassy and I, last year, to visit the Forefathers Monument in Plymouth Rock, Rhode Island, Massachusetts. And the same, it is exactly the same principle, I believe. People that believe in something, people that understand their role on earth, their role in society. In the case of the Forefathers Monument, it was built to show us what they call the matrix of liberty. And it's like this one, it's in the middle of nowhere. Very, very few Americans that I know have already heard of it. Even heard of the Forefathers Monument, a massive 180 tons of marble right in the heart of Plymouth Rock, right across from the port where the Mayflower landed 400 years ago. So that is in the middle of nowhere. And this one here, you see, it's in the middle of nowhere. It's sunrise today, December the 12th. And there's nothing here. And today there's no tourists at all. Sometimes there are one or two here, but not today. I'm alone here. So guys, I wanted to come here. Of course, I came to pray. I came to do something because, well, something else that I want to say before I wrap up. These guys here, they believe, this is now my personal opinion, okay? They believe that religion is the opium of the people, that anything religious or spiritual is going to somehow taint or corrupt reason. And these guys are massively connected with religion, with old religion, with ancient religion, with spirituality. And I'm not bashing that at all. I'm not criticizing that at all. I'm just saying that what they say we should not do, meaning to be connected spiritually, is something that we should not do. We should not connect spirituality and government, for example. We are told here in America that church and state should never be together, should never meet, should never work together, should never be involved, both of them, in, for example, the generation of public policies. I don't believe that at all. You know by now my belief. And but these guys are saying that reason is all, and they have very strong ties with spirituality, with old ancient religion, with ancient practices, with this is a noise, strange noise here, with rituals, and you know that Masons, they have their secret societies. They have to a certain level, when you reach a certain level of Masonry and Rosicrucianism, you are going to know things that you didn't know before. You're going to get connected with the spiritual realm as you have never been before. So I believe that both of the worlds, the spiritual world and the natural, the material world, are connected. And I believe more than that. I believe that the spiritual world is the one that leads, that guides, that influences the natural, the material world. There's another plaque here, and it's just telling the story of the Georgia Guidestones. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to Elberton, 7 miles away. And I'm going to try to see if the museum, the Granite Museum, is open, because there are parts of this story that are recorded in the museum that I don't know, that I need to know. So whatever I find out there, I am going to let you guys know. Okay, so straight from Elberton, Georgia. Georgia Guidestones, December the 12th. This is a very important day in my personal life. I left the hotel 2 hours ago, just landed here. And guys, it is impressive. It is massive. Again, let me show you. There's nothing, absolutely nothing. This is farming land. And the information that we know is that this land was bought by this group of investors, and they bought this entire land here. It's 2 or 3 acres, if I'm not mistaken. in order to put this icon, this obelisk, this monument together. Let me go here inside for you to see how massive it is. If you think about 107 tons of granite, it is just impressive. It is unbelievable how big this thing is. See the entrance, the holes on the granite that you can see the other side. This is for sunrise right there, which I just had. Let me show you the midday, the noon hole right there. Let me see if I can get it right. You see a small hole right here that marks noon every single day. Today it is cloudy here, so there's nothing we can see. This is sunset. Okay, it goes through all the way here, and the hole is somewhere right there. Okay, so this is it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Lots to pray about. People are playing with our lives for a long time, and now they are. This thing shows that they are serious about it. Very, very serious about it. And well, this is what I believe. There are people that don't believe that at all. Okay. Georgia Guidestones, December 12th, 2020. And I thank God. I'm so grateful that He allowed me to be alive today and be here on this place that I consider a mark in the history of this nation. There's a lot to be explained on these tablets, but pretty much what I believe is that there's these tablets point out to a lot of the things that have been going on in America and in the world nowadays. Oh, one final piece of info. They say that this place is very high terrain-wise. So this is one of the places where they put this. This is a long story. I'm not going to touch on this right now. In order to get rid of a cataclysmic event, especially flooding, the massive inundation that they were expecting for 2012, if you remember the Mayan prophecy. But I don't want to go there today. Okay, there's lots of books out there. You can get good books, good people, researchers. They are just researchers, and I believe you're going to learn a lot, as I have been learning for, I don't know, at least 10 years now. Okay, there we go. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. Going back now to, actually I'm going to drive into Alberton, and let's see what I find there. If it is not open, if the museum is closed, I am going to drive back to Atlanta. There is a 2 p.m. rally today with Patriots. Lee Greenwood is going to be here, the guy that sings "And I'm Proud to Be an American." So that's 2 p.m. with Jim Jordan and Louis Gohmert, some others, in support of Senators Kelly Loeffler and David Perdue. Okay, we're here, boots on the ground. Thank you for your support. Thank you for supporting us financially for this trip, and of course with your prayers. May the Lord bless you. Right here from the Georgia Guidestones, December 12th, 2020. Bless you all.